out of any kind of doldrums or deadness or anything that's holding you back, because you have the power of God in you, and it's never too late to begin again. No matter what has happened to you in your life, no matter what you've done or what's been done to you, it is never too late to press into a new beginning. Never too late. But your future has no room for your past. So today is the day where mourning is going to end. And we're going to get plan B from God, which always stands for better. So you may think, well, I messed up God's plan for my life. I messed up plan A. Well, you know, the truth is even if you did, it doesn't matter all that much, because if you go to God and say, I know that you can redeem me, his plan B can be better than plan A ever would have been. 1 Samuel chapter 16. The Lord said to Samuel, how long will you mourn for Saul, seeing that I have rejected him from reigning over Israel? Now, you know, Samuel was the one that had anointed Saul to be king, and he had worked with him. And, you know, when you put a lot of time into something and a lot of prayer time into something, it's really hard if it just fails and flops. Well, Saul just did not turn out to be what he could have been. It wasn't God's fault. It wasn't Samuel's fault. It wasn't the people's fault. It was Saul's fault. And really what happened was he got all full of himself. He got all proud and got a haughty attitude. And God ended up having to take him down from that high place that he had allowed him to be in. Now, Samuel was mourning. He was sad because of what had happened to Saul. And so the Lord spoke to Samuel, to the prophet Samuel. He said, how long are you going to mourn for Saul? I've rejected him, that's over. Now he says, fill your horn with oil, and I will send you to Jesse the Bethlehemite, for I have provided for myself a king from among his sons. Let me tell you something. God is never without a plan. Do you hear me? Even though there's so many problems in our nation right now, I believe God's got a plan. If he can just get somebody to stand up and take some action, or several somebodies, God's got a plan. And God's got a plan for your life, and a plan for your family, and a plan for your employment, and a plan for your health. And all you have to do is not get this attitude, well, it's just too late. I've messed my life up and it's just too late. I guess I'll just sit around here and have a bad attitude until Jesus comes to get me. No, we can't do that. How long are you going to mourn? You know, under the Old Testament law, and I find this very interesting, they were only allowed to mourn for 30 days. It was a law that when someone died, they could only mourn for 30 days. Now, I know that sounds harsh, and I'm not suggesting that if you've lost someone that you love that you should just get over it in 30 days, but I think there's a principle here. How long did I mourn because I was abused in my childhood and my parents really didn't and never would love me? Not what real love is anyway. How long did I mourn over that, and how many years did I waste? Well, a lot more than I want you to waste if something like that has happened to you, and I want you to learn from my experience that it does absolutely no good to mourn over something that you cannot do anything about. Amen? How long are you going to mourn? How long are you going to be sad? How long are you going to live in regret? Boy, regret is a power drainer. I wish I wouldn't have. I wish I would have. Well, if you didn't, you didn't. And if you did, you did. And so this is today. And let's be now people, because faith is now. Faith is not yesterday. Faith is not tomorrow. Today, I have faith that God can take care of yesterday. And today, I have faith that God will take care of me tomorrow. Why did Jesus call himself the great I am? And why did God say, I am that I am? Because he wasn't the great I was. Nor did he call himself the great I will be. There's a message here. He said, I am. I am. Why are you frightened and distressed? I am. I am here right now for you in your life, right where you are at today. And everything can change in a moment if you start heading in the right direction. I'm not saying that all your problems will be gone the minute you walk out of this building, but at least you can start heading in the right direction by having a brand new attitude toward life. Letting go of what lies behind. We've all got a past, but thank God we've all got a future. Amen.